I have a beautiful style to show you that's by Glamvigor. The name of the wig that I'm wearing is WIG GMT002. Hi everybody, my name is Alicia. Welcome to my channel. I want to say thank you to Glamvigor. They sent me this style for review, and I will have a direct link to this style that I'm wearing down below this video, okay? This style is made out of heat-friendly fibers. It has an overall length of 14 inches. And I would say it's about a medium density. To me, it's like a light to medium density. Let me turn around and show you the sides and the back of this beautiful gray hair. These heat-friendly fibers are so completely silky soft. Before I go any further, I want y'all to see what I have just been over the moon about. This parting space. This style has a full monofilament top. And I'm going to tell you, Glamvigor gave me a code to save you some money if you're interested in this style. The code is Alicia10, and that'll save you a little bit if you're interested in this style. But this style on the Glamvigor website, you know, with my code, it's going to cost you right at $200, somewhere right at the $200 mark. I want to say that up front because this is so beautiful. Look at this realistic parting space. And I'm going to show you the end of the cap, the inside of the cap here in just a second, okay? But just look at that absolutely beautiful parting space. Okay, so this is pretty much one length. You see, it doesn't really have layers. It's just all the same length. This color, it says luxury light brown with 75% gray blend with soft white tips, shoulder length synthetic monotop wig. That's a long description for this style, but it's WIG GMT002. I want to tell you too that I went on the Glamvigor website just to look this up, and you know, in the menu I clicked on gray wigs because I figured it would be under gray wigs. It is not. It's under medium length wigs. So if you go to that website, you know, if you don't use the direct link that I sent you, it's under medium length wigs. Okay, well anyway, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful, this color. It's brown, you know, it's got brown all mixed in with this gray blend. I think it's just a beautiful color. I'll go outside in just a second, and I'll add a little video at the end of this one to show you what this beautiful color looks like outside. Now, here's the only thing I want to tell you is when I received this style, you know, the lace came already scalloped. But the lace came all the way down to here. You know, that was just too long for me. So I took my pinking shears and I just trimmed the lace up to my natural hairline, you know, where my natural hairline would be. So I took a little short video of doing that. It only takes 1 second, and I'm going to add that at the end too, just so you can see how I trim the lace. Now, I used pinking shears, but you can also use like some really sharp scissors. Just be careful and take your time, because if you cut too much off, you know, you can't go back. So I always do it a little long, and then I'll come back and do a little bit more just to make sure I don't mess up. Okay, right here, I think it's a little bit dense. I mean, to me it's fine, but I just want to point out anything to you that I see. So, you know, it's just a tiny bit dense, and if you wanted to, you could pluck that just a little bit. It honestly will not bother me. I mean, to me, it just looks like a full head of healthy hair. But if that's a little dense for you, you could just take your tweezers and pluck a little bit of that, you know, so that it won't look quite so dense. But you see that beautiful lace? That lace just melts right into my head. This is just beautiful. I do want to show you this transition where the lace and the cap meet up. If you tried to pull this straight back, you know, like in a tight pony or something, you're going to probably be able to see that transition line right there. Now, I'm just trying to point out any little thing to you that I see. But you can kind of see where the cap is right here, you know, where the cap starts. Now, you know, to me, that doesn't bother me. Mostly you can wear this down. And I also noticed that if you just pull the hair down right here, I mean, you're not going to see that. But again, I just want to tell you every little thing that I see. This is a very average fitting cap. I have a 22-inch circumference. I'm 8 inches from the top of my hairline to the bottom of my chin. If that'll help to show you where this style might fall on you, okay? But it's 14 inches overall. What I love too is how this is not shiny. It is not shiny at all. You know, these are heat-friendly fibers and they're just not shiny, so I really, really like that. Here, let's part it down the middle. I'm generally a middle part person, so I always like to see, you know, what they look like parted down the middle. My goodness, this is gorgeous. Look at that parting space for that full monofilament top. And you know what? This is not rooted. It is not a rooted gray. Look how natural that looks. That is beautiful. Okay, there it is parted down the middle. Now, if you wanted to cut some bangs in this one, I think that you easily could, because I've already been playing with it a little bit to see if I thought. So I think the bangs, you know, I think they would lay perfectly just the way that you want them to, if you wanted to cut a bang into this style. You can curl this with your hot rollers or your flat iron or your curling iron, you know, whatever hot tool that you prefer, because this is heat friendly. You can go up to 275 to 300 degrees. I always go a little lower than the manufacturer says, just because I don't like to take any chances, and I find that it usually works just fine if you go on a little lower temperature. I may have to train this just a little bit. You know, I might take my hot comb, but the fibers are reacting pretty well, but oh yeah, they're doing pretty good. But you know, we don't want it falling in our face. So if you have a hot comb, you can use your hot comb and just get a little lift right here, or you could wet it, you know, put a clip in it and put your blow dryer on it, and that would help to train those fibers away from your face. I think that looks so natural, so incredibly natural. I'm going to go outside right this second, take a little tiny video of this color. I'm going to add it to the end, and you'll see the inside of this cap. Okay, everyone, just thrilled to get to show you this beautiful style by Glamvigor. It has this full monofilament top, so you can part this anywhere you want to within this entire space, and it's going to give you that natural appearance of your own scalp. This is the lace front, and I already trimmed the lace. It has this soft ear tab. It's got a good metal stay. It has this bit of an extended nape with these little hook strap type adjusters. Now, I'm going to tell you, these are coming out pretty easily. I'm going to take a needle and thread, and I'm just going to put 1 or 2 little stitches in there so that I don't have to worry about these popping in and out of their little loop there. And the rest of this cap is open wefted. Just a beautiful cap. The lace actually comes down pretty far. You can see that it's scalloped. It comes already scalloped. So, you know, this lace, it comes all the way down to here. So I'm going to trim it up to the hairline here. I just put a couple of these little barrettes in here just to hold the hair, you know, away from the lace while I trim it. So I'm just going to take my pinking shears. I just got these on Amazon, just some pinking shears. And I'm going to start down here by the ear tab, and I'm going to cut up around my hairline. See if you can see. It's a little bit awkward to do like this. Just take your time because you don't want to go too close. You can always go back, you know, and trim some more off later. Okay. Here's my lace we cut off. So I just trimmed the lace so it'll be closer to the hairline there. There you can see. Maybe I didn't do a perfect job, but honestly it doesn't have to be perfect, but I'll go in there and maybe clean that up a little bit. But there you go, that's how you trim the lace. Here's this color just inside my house with nothing but natural light. I'm just standing in front of a window. It says luxury light brown with a 75% gray blend. Okay, everybody, thanks so much for watching.